everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting. We're very excited to be back here in Australia. I'm going to run over a few things before we get going here. Here in Australia, the live prelims start at 9:30 a.m. on Fuel TV, and the main card starts at 1 on Fox and Fuel TV. In the United States, the live prelims start at 6 on the East Coast, 3 on the West Coast on Fuel TV, and the main card starts at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock on the West Coast on FX. For the media here today, some of the Aussie fighters that are here today and available to talk to you guys after the press conference: Mark Hunt, James Tahuna, Anthony Peroche, Kyle Noak, and George Soteropoulos. Who has the first question? Just raise your hand, they'll bring you a microphone.
First up, just for you, Dana, any update on the Tough series in Australia?
Yeah, we're working on it. I know everybody here, or most of you know, that we're starting next week, the Ultimate Fighter in the United States. Brazil is already is running now, being filmed, I mean, and India, the Philippines, and Australia are all next. It's just a matter of getting the deals done. I don't have an actual date for you.
Okay,
soon.
Just looking back on the last card, touching on Mark Hunt, great win there. I know you talked a bit about it. Any idea what's next for him? I know he wanted to be on this card. I saw Cain Velasquez was in town. Did you ask him?
Yeah. You know, again, I can't reiterate how much I respect Mark Hunt and what he's been able to do, you know, on his run here in the UFC, and the fact that he wanted to fight this weekend. But that's not really how it works, and we'll get him back as soon as possible.
Okay, just one more for you, Dana. The two guys, Thiago and Martin, fighting this weekend. Great fight. Where does that sit them? Should either of them get the win? Are they sort of in the mix, as you say?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big fight for both these guys. A great fight, tough fight, and a big win for whichever guy wins it this weekend.
Okay, quick question for Thiago. Can you talk a little bit about, I know you've got a new training regime, you've got a new trainer that lives with you, I believe. Talk a little bit about your sort of transformation over the last couple of years and your refocus for this fight.
I've changed a lot of things, you know, in my personal life, and changed a lot of things in my personal life and my training camp also. You know, changed a few of my coaches and brought Mike Dolce in since my last fight to do not just the nutrition but strength conditioning, and I know that I got their winning formula back again, and I'm very excited to put in a great performance.
Okay, just one more question for Dimitri. How excited are you to fight at your sort of natural weight and to be included in this flyweight tournament?
Means the world. I'm glad that UFC chose me, one of the athletes, to fight in the flyweight division, and looking forward to putting a great show on Saturday night.
Thanks.
From UFC magazine. Demetrius and Joseph, welcome back to Australia. How have you guys handled that extra drop down? Was it pretty simple for you both, and did you change anything to the way you normally prepare for a fight?
It's been great for me. You know, we talked about it being my natural weight class. I was always like, oh, that can't be natural. It's gonna be pretty tough. But being able to go through a camp at this weight, I really feel, you know, the difference. You know, I've just gained like a certain discipline and focus that I didn't necessarily have to have at 135. So it feels great. You know, I'm faster, better condition, and like I said, the discipline and focus has just really helped me, and it's gonna make for a dangerous fighter come Saturday.
Yeah, I have to agree with Joseph. I mean, having a discipline to cut out all the bad stuff in your diet, just eating all organic or natural things from the earth, really helps you focus more in training, and you're not carrying an extra weight of 10 pounds, you know, snacking on ice cream and berries at night. So, I mean, I feel good at this weight class, and I can't get in there and do some work.
And Dana, how excited are you about this new flyweight division?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. We you know, when we first bought this company, we didn't even have a 55-pound division, and this thing has grown over the last 11 years. We keep adding more and more weight classes, and you know, when we brought the WC over, a lot of people have been waiting for this weight class to come, and everybody knows how exciting the smaller guys are, and it'll be fun to crown you know, the first champion in the flyweight division. Very excited.
For Thiago, please. Thiago, obviously this is a big fight, but you've had some ups and downs in your career lately, a couple losses. I'm kind of curious where you feel like you're at in your career right now. I mean, are you on the verge of title contention? Are you still on the way up? Are you still a contender? Where do you feel like you're at right now?
I'm in a main event, of a UFC fight, and I'm very blessed to be here. And my focus is, Saturday night, actually Saturday afternoon, put in a great performance. And I think I'm still a top contender, and after this fight, definitely going to solidify that. All right.
And a quick follow-up, so much of the talk, for your last fight, for this fight, has been about the role of Mike Dolce, but, is it just, nutrition that's been the difference for you, or have there been different physical, mental changes that are kind of in this turnaround for you?
No, Dolce definitely played a big part, and this nil phase in my career, but it was just everything around me, like I said, I changed. I'm still training at America Top Team, but I had a recycle with coaches, I got new coaching staff, and it takes a while for you to get comfortable with them, for them to know you better, and that's where I'm at right now, I'm very confident in everything I've been doing, and I'm prepared.
And Martin, if I could ask you, please, where do you see this fight? I mean, a lot of people are saying that, maybe this is a title contention type fight. You've had some losses lately too, but obviously really, really, close fights. Where do you see this fight in terms of importance in your career?
I feel some of those losses are kind of BS, but I feel I can beat the best person in the division, so just make Dana line them up.